Now, with record heat sweeping through Europe, a wildfire burning through the forests of National Park in central Portugal continues to rage for fifth continuous day on Wednesday.
The wildfires that have posed a major threat amongst the European nations has now continued for the fifth day in Portugal. The fire that started last week has kept the firefighters struggling to contain it. The officials informed that over 1,000 firefighters were already deployed on the ground to contain the fire from spreading further. While no casualties have been reported so far, a few dozen people were evacuated after the fire crept closer to the homes. This comes amid Portugal witnessing difficult summers with extreme heat waves. The nation recorded hottest July last month. However, this is not an isolated incident within the European Union. Other nations like France and Spain are also witnessing major wildfires spread on hundreds of hectares of land. Previously, UN Weather Agency issued a warning stating that the heat waves should be posed as a wake-up call for the nations to make efforts against the climate change. Agency report, Republic TV.
And a roundup of news from across the globe. Production in a coal mine in the Luhansk region controlled by the Russian forces has been put in jeopardy after it suffered a loss of employees who had been conscripted to the front line. The coal mine was not damaged by the fighting, but its production was still undermined with the lack of modern equipment and conscription of its workers. The foreign ministers of Thailand and Malaysia met in Bangkok as the two southeastern countries seek to further boost their economic cooperation. Malaysia's Abdullah said that he wanted to see actual progress on transport infrastructure projects between the two neighbors in order to reach a trade target of $30 billion by 2025. Severe drought has hit southeastern Europe, destroying crops on the scorched island and endangering shipping on the second largest river in Europe. A reservoir situated in northern Serbia has almost dried up due to this summer's high temperatures, lack of rain and years of human neglect. Officials in Germany have informed that water levels on the Rhine could reach a critical low in the coming days, making the transport of goods along the river, including coal and gasoline, increasingly difficult. Authorities predict that water levels at Kau will dip below the mark of 40 centimeters soon and will drop further on the weekend.